So we just completed the town hall here with Congressman LaMalfa, and it seems like it was totally dominated by people who had an oppositional point of view. Why do you think that was?
I believe the liberal constituency in Nevada County turned out strongly because they are very opposed to the initial projects and policy initiatives within the Trump administration.
This is a Republican-leaning district. Obviously, it's elected a Republican congressman. Why is it, do you think, that we saw so relatively few people who were in favor of Trump or pro-Republican, etc.?
Unfortunately, our side doesn't come out very well in Nevada County. As it was stated in the paper at the last town hall in the Grass Valley City Council chambers, only 40 people showed up. Those 40 were probably Republicans. There were probably 40 Republicans in this event as well, and there were a total of 1,500. So I think it's a reflection of the blowback, if you will, that the country experienced in 2009 with the initiation of the Tea Party. This is sort of a liberal Tea Party, as some people have commented, and I think the parallels are valid.
Do you think, for the most part, that the issues raised were legitimate?
Yes. I think Congressman LaMalfa gave a very good exposition of the status of the various bills, critical bills within Congress, and his position on them. That, for the most part, obviously was not in agreement with most of the attitude of most of the audience, but that's the way it is.
Do you think the constituents and the people who asked questions and made comments, were they raising issues you found to be legitimate overall?
For the most part, I think the emphasis on climate change was possibly overstated, but other than that, I think the issues were valid.
Do you, would you favor Donald Trump keeping his campaign pledge to not cut entitlement spending on Medicare and Social Security?
Yes, completely, absolutely.
Because people like Paul Ryan and some other members of the Republican Party, they do seem to favor those sorts of cuts. Do you think there's sort of a divide there?
There is certainly contention within the Republican caucus in the House and the Senate about how to structure or restructure the Affordable Care Act. The basic problem is that the income and expenses do not meet. I was an accountant during my career, and I know that when you have that kind of situation, you soon go out of business unless you can bring them together. And everyone has varying ideas as to what to cut or what to expand in the way of income, and hopefully that will be worked out.
Do you feel the proposed increase in defense spending by something like $54 billion is warranted, or do we have sufficient resources in the military as is?
I believe the case that the military has declined significantly over the last probably 20 years is a valid one. Just looking at the condition of the hardware, the planes, the ships and everything, they're 40 and 50 years old. And so, yes, I believe an expansion of military spending on the order of the proposals by the Trump administration are valid.
Okay, thank you.